keeping an eye on the weather for you.
Tonight will bring some patchy rain or drizzle, but some good dry periods also. Some mist or fog patches. Overnight, lowest Limerick temperatures 11 to 14 degrees. More from Weather Dial on 1550 123850. Calls costing 58 pence per minute. It's 5 minutes past 6. I'm Paul Moriarty. Now you're up to date.
Limerick's Live 95 FM. Working harder to bring you the news and sports you need. Phone us 40 16 20. Email us news@live95fm.ie. Fax us 40 16 21. On the hour, every hour. Bringing Limerick up to date from Limerick's official news centre. Limerick's Live 95 FM News.
95 FM regrets to announce the death of Robert Burns, aged 17 years, of number 4 De Valera Place, Charleville. Survived by parents Mary and Danny. Removal from O'Malley's funeral home this evening at 8 p.m. to Holy Cross Church, Charleville. Funeral Mass on Sunday at 12 noon, followed by burial afterwards in Holy Cross Cemetery, Charleville. Mary Walsh Mornan of Askeaton, County Limerick, who died at her residence, relict of the late Mick. Removal from Downey's funeral home, Pallaskenry, this evening at 7 p.m. to St John the Baptist Church, Kilcornan. Requiem Mass Sunday at 11 a.m, followed by burial afterwards in Castletown Cemetery. Thomas Tom Cronin of Ballinlee, South Sharon's Cross, Kilmallock, County Limerick. Removal from Quish's funeral home, Kilmallock, on Sunday at 8 p.m. to Drummond Church. Requiem Mass Monday at 12:30, followed by burial afterwards in the local cemetery. Anne Howrahan ní Reedy of Coventry, England, beloved wife of the late Bob, formerly of 29 Crossroad, Thomondgate. Burial to take place in Coventry on Tuesday next, August 24th. The Limerick City and County obituaries are broadcast following news at 7 and 10 a.m, 1 and 6 p.m. on 95 FM, or can be obtained by dialling 1550 123 495.
Limerick's Live 95 FM Party Zone. Party Zone.
I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, I am for real. Never meant to make your daughter cry. I apologize a trillion times. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, I am for real.
Garvin, and most of them beneath us here in our comedy position. As we watch Tallow bring play towards midfield, a couple of players available. This one's sent in towards Mossy O'Brien. With him is Kevin Coffey. Coffey playing at right full back for Stradbally. Watching John Coffey now, supporting the centre perhaps there with Ger Power. There also once again is Kevin Coffey. Ger Power though, the player to get it away now for Stradbally, hoping to set up an attack. Tallow now dropping this one invitingly in towards their full forward line. That's Brian Henley that gets it through. There may be an opportunity and a goal for Tallow by Paul Geary. Paul Geary has the game's opening score and it's a goal. Paul Geary with that score. Here we have an opportunity to see it once again, winding his way through Paul Geary and shoving it past a couple of players on that occasion, including the goalkeeper Owen Cunningham, with a good finish and one, well, really an ideal start to the match. They're pretty happy, the Tallow supporters, with that early goal, courtesy of the right half forward Paul Geary. Left-sided strike as ever from Owen Cunningham. This one sent towards the middle of the field, picked up by Oliver Costello. Costello dropping this one some 30 yards out from the goal. The ball breaks inside, maybe into the path of Emmett Cummins. Cummins is desperately looking for it, but the ball has found its way out over that far sideline. Colin Cunningham is the left full back on the Tallow team. It's Cunningham that will take this sideline cut. Connects pretty well, brings it towards halfway. Michael Walsh onto it. This is Walsh in possession now, throwing it in towards his full forward line. There may be an opening, there isn't, and the foul has been committed. So Stradbally themselves have a scoring chance. I think it's unlikely that they'll go for a goal from here. No, the full forward opts to toss it over the crossbar. That's Trevor Kern. Nice point, and that will just settle Stradbally down, because often it is the case that teams are very slow to settle into such major championship fixtures as this one. Tallow have it, and swiftly transfer play to this near sideline. Linesman has flagged it. Wasn't much in that, but it was out over the sideline. Plenty of holding and jostling there between several players. As Stradbally now endeavour to set up an attack. That's Tallow that have won themselves a free in the heart of their own defence. There's a strong breeze behind Tallow in this opening half. They already lead by a couple of points. Here comes the strike from Aidan Kearney. It's going to drop in towards the edge of the square. And Stradbally trying to get it clear, but they've left it behind. There's an opening there, and that is going to be short. The danger has not yet been averted from a Stradbally point of view. Brian Henley onto his right side, straight across the face of the goal. That's gone left. It was David O'Brien that had the scoring chance. Full forward on the Tallow team, but his effort was a little bit weak. One Cunningham resumes play. And it's there for Tallow. And they've also won themselves a pretty handy free. This is the scoring opportunity which has presented itself to Tallow, and they make the most of it. Nicely weighted delivery on that occasion. And it brings Tallow now onto a goal and one. Strike coming there from Paul Geary. Goal puck out has been taken. Out around midfield, Oliver Costello finding support with Ger Power. And swiftly Stradbally have sent this one forward. 5 yards out from the goal, into the path of Niall Kern. There also is Emmett Cummins. Cummins has threaded through where there is support, 30 yards out from the goal. That's a good score. Good point for Stradbally. That's their second point of the evening. And they come within 2 points now of Tallow. Martin Murphy from the goal to our left. Sending this one beyond halfway. Remember, Tallow are being favoured by the breeze in the opening half. Stradbally have directed this one down the centre, trying to involve their centre half forward, George Walsh. It's James Beecher that's on top of the situation. Transfers this to midfield, where Paul O'Brien has taken a clip. The referee didn't like that challenge. He's also going to have a word here with one of the Stradbally players. That would appear to be midfielder Ger Power. They were going to have a yellow card. Yes, says Desi O'Leary. Now, meanwhile, back here at the ranch, it's Tallow with this free. Some 70 yards out from the goal. This one lofted in, and it's dropped away. It's dropped away to the right. So it remains a goal and a point for Tallow. Stradbally 2 points. Owen Cunningham delivering this one. Fairly decent delivery as well against the breeze as Paul O'Brien was onto it. And for the second time inside a minute, the fleet-footed left half forward for Tallow has won himself a free. This is the free for Tallow. Maybe only 65 yards out from the goal, but it's a difficult angle for Paul Geary to strike from. Geary has sent it dead, and it's there. It has been tucked inside that right-hand upright. Nice point. And that's a very good score indeed. That brings Tallow now 3 points clear of their opponents for the third time in the match. Owen Cunningham. There are a few positional switches we notice now in the Stradbally defence, as this one has been kept in at the near sideline. William MacDonald, his shot has been blocked by John Hearn. Trying to sweep it forward now are Stradbally, but it's Tallow that are in possession with Mark Geary. Geary pumping this one forward, well brought down. John Coffey now has been restored to the left full back position, having started the game at right half-back for Stradbally. Tallow sweeping ball forward by them, right down on top of the goalkeeper once again. And he is in possession, is Owen Cunningham, and he has himself a free also. It's a fairly lively start to this Waterford Senior Hurling Championship game. Owen Cunningham sends this one towards halfway. Paul Geary was there for a moment, but it's Stradbally that tried to set up an attack. Sent forward by John Hearn into the path of George Walsh. Good play on the part of James Murray. They're now with Aidan Kearney. Kearney onto his right side. Sent this one towards his attacking half-forward line, who are in a spot of bother. But then again, Sean Slattery is onto it. His shot has been blocked, and suddenly the ball is out at halfway. Well, Slattery has been all over the shop in the early part of this contest. The result is that we're going to have a line ball for Tallow right beneath us here in our commentary position. Tallow in no great hurry to take this cut. That was well held by Michael Walsh, but the clearance wasn't all the best. Still, it's there for Stradbally, and John Hearn now. Hearn lofting this one in towards the goal. It has been brought down in there by Tallow. And that's the full-back that's under pressure now, Shane McCarthy. Finds support on the right, and no-nonsense style, they get it away beyond the middle of the field. There are a couple of players available. One of those happens to be the Stradbally full-back in John Halpin. Halpin feeding the ball forward. Now Tallow themselves with a scoring chance. It comes off the stick of the full forward. May break into the path there of Paul Geary. It did for a brief moment. The referee has indicated there's going to be a free. This another scoring opportunity now for Tallow, and a very simple task, one would imagine, here for the free taker is to push Tallow in front, 1 goal and 3 to 2 points. It's Paul Geary to strike. He's certainly been the leading campaigner